Walls of Words, How Boundaries Define Free Speech by Thomas T. Taylor, narrated by Jack Pemberton. Forward. A brief overview of the First Amendment. The intent behind this volume, Walls of Words, How Boundaries Define Free Speech, is to provide a comprehensive exploration of freedom of speech in the United States, primarily focused on understanding the First Amendment. This foundational component of the American Bill of Rights is often cited but frequently misunderstood or misinterpreted. Freedom of speech, as enshrined in the First Amendment, is held as an inalienable right, a vital cornerstone of a free state, and the backbone of democratic society. Yet its implementation, interpretation, and enforcement is far from simple or homogeneous, and it creates as many questions as it answers. That's where this book comes forth, intending to cast light on some of these complexities. Our journey begins with an exploration into the rich landscape of speech in America, tracing the evolution and development of the First Amendment's implementation within our society. We delve into the minds and intentions of the Founding Fathers and how their vision continues to shape the interpretation of free speech today. As we trace the path of jurisprudence, we'll explore landmark cases that left indelible marks on the First Amendment landscape, shaping and reshaping our understanding of what constitutes free speech. From the inkwell of the Supreme Court's bench to the dynamic arenas of public discourse, we look at how law and society interact to delineate the contours of free expression. Of course, in a vibrant, ever-evolving democracy like ours, there's always a tussle between expression and restraint. We observe this vividly through the lens of media, perhaps the most potent tools of speech. An in-depth examination of media censorship, right from an era of early American media through the digital age, is provided. This journey provides enlightening insights into how the American approach to media freedom has evolved over time. Important, too, is understanding when free speech transforms into a crime. This book explores the legal limitations to free speech, delving into the criminalization of certain forms of expressions. Incitement, obscenity, defamation, fraud, and harassment are just some of the key topics that we'll discuss in a bid to understand how the law draws the line. Yet it's not just the law that bounds our words, but societal norms and ethical considerations. The rise of disinformation, the blurred lines between satire and offensiveness, and the navigation of culturally sensitive speech are conundrums of the modern age that are both relevant and crucial conversation starters in our journey. We will also investigate the ethical dilemmas associated with regulating speech and how personal and collective responsibilities could shape the future of free expression.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?